The following video was uploaded on YouTube by the channel you see on the screen. The channel belongs to Mark, a musician from the Philippines who usually shares content related to his music. But a few months ago, he uploaded something very different. A clip he says he had kept to himself for nearly 2 years because of how unsettling it was. The video was recorded on the night of September 2nd, 2023, after a concert in Vienna during the Kubo Festival. While heading back to the hotel, he and a few friends decided to take a train and just enjoy the ride. At some point during the journey, he noticed something strange, something that didn't feel right. Feeling uneasy, he quietly took out his phone and started recording, and this is what he captured.
Ja, ik eet zo'n McDonald's. Ronald McDonald. Ronald McDonald.
A woman dressed like a mourner can be seen sitting completely still. What really unsettled viewers was how lifeless she looked. Later, he showed the video to the friends sitting across from where the woman was, people he knew personally. But their reaction only made things worse. They told him they never saw anyone sitting there at that time. So what do you think Mark captured that night? Was it truly an apparition caught on camera? Or could there be a more logical explanation? You decide. The account you see on the screen belongs to a man named Moses. He usually posts fun, lighthearted content with his family, nothing related to paranormal. But recently, he uploaded something that left both him and his family completely creeped out. Late one night, while spending time at a park with his family, they noticed something strange in the distance. At first, it didn't seem like much until they looked closer, and it was all captured on camera.
Oh, eso. No te vas a golpear la resbaladilla cuando te bajes.
¿Me bajo?
Sí.
Ah.
Mira. Espérate. Dana, ven. Amor. Ven, vengan, vénganse para acá. Mira, a ver, miren el árbol aquel. No, la neta, te lo juro que yo miraba algo. Como que se asomaba. A ver, vengan.
Ya me dio miedo.
No, es que yo miré algo, neta. No pasa nada. No, mi amor, no pasa nada, ven. No era nada, ven. ¿Qué?
Yo vi algo. ¿Qué es?
No sé, no. No.
Te prometo que yo vi algo. No creo que sea, pero estoy muy...
Mira, sí se miró. ¡Hey! ¿Quién está ahí? Yo sí miré, alcancé a ver algo. Mira, ¿te checaste? ¿Viste?
¿Qué es eso?
A ver.
Un animalito.
Oh, mira.
¿Qué es eso? Ay, no.
¡Hey! ¡Lujo! ¡Asómate! ¡No mames!
In the distance, you can see what appears to be someone, or something, peeking out at them from behind a tree. What makes this even more unsettling is that Moses claims there was no one else in the park that night besides his family. It's hard to clearly make out who or what was standing there, but the figure appears to be stalking them from behind the tree. They were terrified and left the park immediately. But viewers later noticed something even stranger. At one point, when Moses briefly turns the camera toward his daughter, you can see what looks like a couple of people standing at a distance, and near the slide where his daughter had just been playing, There appears to be a completely black shadow figure. According to Moses, no one else was in the park, so who or what was that? A few days later, still unsettled, he returned to the park with his wife to investigate further. And this is what happened next.
Ay, pues se prendió. Pero miren, chequen nomás. Estamos solos, no hay nadie aquí en la presa. Aquí vinimos de nuevo para checar otra vez lo del mentado árbol que habíamos, de susodicho árbol, no, pero pues la neta, esta vez la verdad no quisimos bajar, ni quisimos, miren, aquí estamos yo y mi esposa, y pues la neta esta vez no quisimos bajar, por precaución, porque no sabemos qué es lo que puede haber ahí. Entonces mejor nos quedamos aquí, pero ahí se mira donde está solo. Miren, ahí están los juegos, donde está nada prácticamente. Ay, no mames. Mira. No me jodas. Ay, no más, chequen ustedes, miren. No, vámonos mejor. Vámonos. No, esto no está bien. Vámonos. Aquí definitivamente sí hay algo. Ay, no más, chequen, juzguen ustedes. Y mira, y nomás ese aparato es el que está. Nomás ese aparato es el que se está moviendo. No, sí está cañón. Vámonos mejor. No, vámonos ya. Bueno, nos vemos. Aquí ya mejor ya. Hay que dejarlos a gusto a los fantasmitas que estén haciendo ejercicio. Bueno, vámonos mejor. No está, vámonos. Bye.
This time, they decided to keep their distance while filming. As Moses was casually showing the area, a heavy foot pedal machine, completely still just moments before, suddenly started swinging on its own. These pedals aren't light. They require force to move. And there didn't appear to be strong wind that night. After everything that happened before, this felt like more than a coincidence. Convinced that whatever they experienced the first night might be connected to this, they panicked and left the park again. Still searching for answers, Moses decided to return once more during the daytime.
Mucha gente ahí me estuvo poniendo los comentarios. Ve checa, ve revisa allá atrás del árbol y pues aquí venimos ya de día, ya de noche no, de noche está más cañón. No está solo el área de los juegos, está solo aquí. Bueno, pues aquí está, miren. Aquí está, miren. Pues aquí está, miren, chequen ustedes. Este es el árbol. Aquí está. Ahí se mira.
Oye, ni yo que estoy flaquita.
Miren, ahí está mi esposa. Pues ahí se mira el árbol, o sea, ella estando delgada, pues no, ni siquiera lo tapa el árbol. O sea, el árbol ni siquiera la tapa y eso que ella está delgada. Ahora yo que estoy más ancho, pues no. No da el ancho, pues. O sea, es demasiado. Aparte se mira una persona muy alta. ¿Se va? O sea, se miraba muy alta la persona, la verdad. Y aparte blanca, menos. Anduvimos indagando la historia más o menos aquí de la presa, como... Y sí, muchos comentaban ahí que antes aquí había casas. Y sí es cierto. Antes había varias colonias, habían en el área, en aquella parte de la presa. Existían casas, ranchos, ranchitos, incluso... Se dice que había hasta un panteón aquí, que encontraron aquí cruces de panteón de personas que habían sido enterradas, supuestamente, la verdad. Si saben bien cómo está la historia esa, pues ojalá y me la pongan ahí en los comentarios para saber bien cómo está. Pero sí, efectivamente, como decían, sí existió ahí un pueblo, sí existió mucha gente que vivió en esta parte de la presa. Entonces, cuando hicieron la presa y limpiaron, que habían cruces supuestamente, pues imagino que aparte de eso, cuántas cosas más no habrá o no habrá pasado pues en el pasado. De si Dios quiere, como les decía, si llegaba a 20,000 seguidores, si Dios quiere, aquí vamos a acampar, en esta parte, en esta área, justo debajo de esta lámpara, porque no nos queremos ir al oscuro, ni que, o sea, nos vamos a poner aquí en esta lamparita, y pues también vamos a aprovechar y acampamos, y a lo mejor ya hasta hacemos una carne asada, para que la cosa no esté tan tensa. Nos vemos. Espero les haya gustado este videito.
After reviewing everything that happened, the shadow behind the tree, the dark figure near the slide, the mysterious swinging pedal, the question still remains unanswered. Was there truly something paranormal lurking in that park? Or could there be a logical explanation behind what they captured on camera? And more importantly, what would you have done if you were in his place? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments. The following video comes from the YouTube channel you see on the screen. The channel belongs to a woman from the UK who has dedicated her content entirely to the paranormal. One day, she decided to explore an abandoned mental asylum, expecting nothing more than a quiet, eerie setting for a casual investigation. She walks through one of the most cluttered sections of the building, opening doors and calmly narrating what she sees. Her husband can be spotted further down the corridor, exploring on his own. At the time, neither of them noticed anything unusual. But later, while reviewing the footage, they realized something had been watching them.
I think this is the ward, actually. Oh my god, that's really, really new looking. Oh, it does smell like a hospital jar. Yeah. Oh, yeah, look. It does actually smell like a hospital. This seems a lot newer than the rest of the building. Whoa. Toilets in here. All the sinks are broken. Yet again, like I like to say in all of my abandoned. What's that? Whoa. They like pink tiles, don't they? What's in that room? There's another room in here. Shower. I don't like looking behind shower curtains, that just creeps me right out. The bathroom again there. That's pretty cool, that is. Smells like an hospital in this part, definitely.
As she pans the camera away from a blank wall and back toward the hallway, something disturbing appears, without her ever noticing. At the far end of the corridor, a tall woman dressed in white can be seen standing near a doorway. She continues filming, completely unaware that the camera has captured someone, or something, that shouldn't have been there. After spotting the figure during playback, she shared the clip online, admitting she has no explanation. No one else was supposed to be anywhere near that part of the asylum. So what do you think she captured that day? Was it a soul trapped within the abandoned asylum? Or is there a more logical explanation? Share your thoughts with us down in the comments. This next video was shared on Reddit by the user you see on the screen. In the description, she explained that her brother was in college in Boston, home alone in his apartment, when he suddenly felt something off. The feeling seemed to be coming from his roommate's bedroom. He turned to look, and that's when he saw a shadow. He had his phone in his hand, so he took a snap, and when he looked back up, the shadow was gone. A dark figure can be seen peeking from behind the door. Many people believe humans are naturally wired to sense when they're being observed even without direct visual confirmation. But experiences like this raise an unsettling question. How often is that instinct actually right? There has been no further updates from the uploader, no additional incidents, no explanation about the apartment's history. So what do you think was captured on camera that day? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments. The next footage was recorded back in 2014 by a woman while she was staying over at her grandmother's house. She only started recording because her grandmother's dog, Coco, suddenly began acting very strange. The dog kept staring up at the ceiling, clearly focused on something they couldn't see. Feeling uneasy, she decided to grab her phone and start recording, and this is what she captured.
Bro.
Did that boy text you yet?
No, look. Coco can tell something's wrong. Do you see that?
Oh,
The ribbons. Coco. Coco. What you doing down here?
bye, Coco.
Bye, Coco. What the f... Wha-
She noticed that Coco was fixated on the ribbons hanging from the ceiling fan, and one of them can be seen moving, even though the window was completely shut. Soon after, Coco suddenly hides under the bed, as if trying to get away from something, and then moments later runs out of the room. And just seconds after Coco leaves, the bed they were sitting on begins shaking violently. At first they thought it might be an earthquake, but when they got up, they realized it was just the bed that was shaking. Animals, especially dogs, are often believed to sense things that humans can't, and whatever Coco reacted to that night clearly wasn't normal. So what do you think happened here? What terrified Coco that night? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments. The following footage comes from the TikTok account you see on the screen. The account belongs to a woman named Tay. She and her boyfriend were staying at a hotel in Santa Barbara, California, during a holiday trip. It was their very first night there, and everything seemed normal at first. Late into the night, while she was fast asleep, Tay suddenly woke up to the sound of a whisper right beside her ear. At that same moment, her boyfriend was walking back into the room, so she assumed it was just him speaking on the phone and tried not to think much of it. But before the night was over, both of them would experience something they couldn't explain.
So I'm staying at the Hotel Marmonte in Santa Barbara, and my boyfriend and I had really weird experiences last night. And I'm gonna try to speed run this, but basically mine was kind of weird, his was really weird. So mine was basically that I was in a dead sleep and I woke up because I heard someone talking, and it sounded like they were either right by my ear or on speakerphone somewhere near my head. And then I heard my boyfriend come back in the room, like the door closed, and I was like, oh, okay, he's on a phone call. And I chose to disregard it and fall back asleep. So this morning I mentioned it, and he's like, no, I didn't take any phone calls last night. Like, I don't know. I just kind of figured because he's a firefighter, his crew's up at all hours of the night. It could be anything, anyone, whatever. He goes, no, but I did leave the room to go down to the lobby, so you probably heard me come back. And I said, why'd you go to the lobby? He goes, because I was really freaked out and I wanted to know if anyone's had a similar experience to me. I said, what happened? And he proceeds to tell me how all night he was having this really vivid dream where he was floating above his body watching himself and me sleep. Just a full out-of-body experience. And no matter where he tried to go in the room, while he was having his out-of-body experience, he kept getting dragged to one particular point in the room. And that point was the foot of the bed right in front of me, just watching us. He couldn't go anywhere else. If he tried to, he just got pulled back. And then suddenly he got yanked out of this really deep sleep because the lights in the room were flickering on and off. And they were not like dials or faders. They were on and off switches, and they were in the off position, flickering to on, and that really freaked him out. So he turned off the lights, but he felt so unsettled that he decided to take a picture. And I'll put up the picture at the very end, but it's this really weird, unsettling, shadowy figure. And I won't try to skew anybody's opinion one way or another, but it definitely has features, in my opinion. So take a look and tell me what you think, because I have to sleep here one more night and I don't want to cry myself to sleep.
Not long after she woke up, she realized her boyfriend was experiencing something just as unsettling. He said, while asleep, it felt like he was having an out-of-body experience. He was trying to move around the room, but every time he did, something kept dragging him back toward the foot of the bed. When he finally woke up, he noticed the lights flickering on and off. Feeling uneasy, he took a photo of the room. What makes that picture so disturbing is that a large shadow-like figure appears to be standing near the foot of the bed, the exact spot where he said he kept being pulled back to. They believe something in that room was trying to affect them both. So what do you think happened that night? Was it truly something paranormal, or could there be another explanation? Share your thoughts with us down in the comments. The following clips come from the TikTok account you see on the screen. The account belongs to a woman named Alicia, a barbershop owner from Florida, who usually posts everyday content. But recently, she shared something very different, and it quickly went viral. According to her, her brother had just moved into a new apartment in Texas, and not long after stepping inside, he started experiencing some very strange things, and he managed to capture it all on camera.
It's fucking crazy.
A dresser can be seen sliding toward him on its own. Then the mattress sinks down as if something is putting pressure on it, before it slightly rotates and moves closer to him. Alicia couldn't believe what she was seeing. So her brother decided to video call her to show everything happening live, and this is what happened next.
Face the dresser.
Dad, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out.
No. Shh. I wanted to do this.
Oh my gosh. Dad,
It just hit me. It hit me.
tell it. Be like, you just hit me. Don't do that.
No. The Bible's right there. That wasn't very nice. I'm pretty sure you don't care about my stuff. I'm sitting up now. I'm not sitting back down. You're not gonna hurt me. You're not gonna hurt me. You can move it all you want to. I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared of you.
Don't say that now.
I'm not fucking scared of you.
Don't say that now.
I'm not scared of you. It's Stay back there where you at, wherever you are. Don't touch me. I don't want this by me.
During the call, the activity got even more intense. At one point, the dresser bumps into him and falls over, almost like something was trying to hurt him. Later that night, he said he felt a burning sensation on his body, and when he checked, he noticed scratch marks. Still shaken, he went back the next day to clean up the apartment, since everything had been left in a mess. While cleaning, he set his phone aside to record, just in case something happened again. Strange voices can be heard in the background throughout the video, something that he didn't hear at the time, only later when watching the footage back. She later mentioned that her brother even showed the videos to people at his workplace, and they were just as shocked. Eventually, they decided it was best for him to move out and stay somewhere else. So what do you think was happening in that apartment? And what would you do if you were in his place? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. The following clips comes from a woman named Sandy, who has been on a spiritual journey for some time and often visits churches to pray. A few days ago, she was at the Lady of Grace Catholic Church in Greensboro, North Carolina. She had finished her prayers and was about to leave, but before heading out, she decided to light a few candles when she suddenly started hearing horrifying screams coming from inside the church. Concerned, she decided to check where it was coming from, and this is what she captured. A man can be seen screaming and hissing uncontrollably while people around him, including Sandy, started praying for him, trying to calm him down. At one point, a woman pours holy water on him, which only made his behavior more intense. People started getting worried that he might hurt himself or someone else, so Sandy ended up calling the priest. After posting the footage, many of her viewers had questions about what exactly happened that day, so she later shared an update explaining more about the situation.
I honestly don't know how it ended. I don't even remember him getting there. I feel like he just kind of appeared. Because once the priest tamed the entity, I decided it was my time to go. I didn't want to risk any type of eye contact, so I left.
She also mentioned that the man calmed down a little after the priest arrived, but she was already shaken and decided to leave immediately, avoiding an eye contact with the man, as she believes the man was possessed by a demon and didn't want to try finding a new host. What happened after that is still unknown. Many of her viewers believe the man was truly possessed, while others believe it could be related to a serious health or psychological issue. So what do you think happened here? And how would you react in a situation like this? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. The following set of videos comes from a man named Ramirez, who owns a tattoo studio. His account usually showcased his artwork, but recently he's been uploading strange encounters happening inside the studio. It all began after he received a mirror from a client with a disturbing backstory. Someone had supposedly hung themselves in front of the mirror in the past. Many believe mirrors can act as doorways for spirits. Adding to the unease, he also has a creepy doll that is rumored to be haunted. Initially, he took it home, but his wife asked him to get rid of it, so he moved it to the studio. One night, when he returned to the studio to pick up some things, he heard strange noises and decided to record. This is what was captured.
Buenas noches, amigos. Oigan, miren, vine aquí al local porque se me olvidó mi cargador. Y ahorita que venía aquí casi por el bote de basura, oí que patearon la puerta. Y me puse a grabar, pero empecé a notar en la persiana que se movía. Miren, parece que se oye como se mueve la persiana, o sea, cómo cruje. Entonces ese polvo es polvo de la calle. Es que es una calle pues es de tierra. Miren. ¿Qué les dije? ¿Qué les dije a la verga? Miren, voy a entrar. Miren, para que vean que no hay nadie adentro. Todo en una toma. Ay, perdón con mis 20,000 vueltas, pero es una llave de seguridad. Miren. O sea, no ha salido nadie, miren. Voy a entrar. Voy a cerrar la puerta rápido. Miren. Voy a prender aquí la luz. Y miren. No hay nadie. Miren. Para que no digan que sí, que hay alguien adentro, no sé qué tanto. Ay, güey. Bueno. Ay, es que eso de la persiana sí lo había escuchado saliendo de aquí del local, pero la verdad no le ponía mucha atención. Miren, tuve que cambiar un poco las cosas del lugar porque cada año, pues, acomodar todo, ¿no? Pues me voy a asomar al baño para que vean que no hay nadie. Dicen que por qué no prendo la luz luego, que porque esto no sé qué. No mames.
The blinds open on their own, as if someone was peeking outside, but when he checks inside, the studio is completely empty. And while he was looking around, the bathroom door suddenly closes by itself. On another night, this is what he captured on camera.
No se veía nadie, pero sentía que me estaban viendo de por ahí. Eso es como que una entradita a una casa, pero no, por ahí nadie entra, está sellado. Y empecé a ver que se oyó la puerta del baño cerrarse. Me quedé un ratito aquí porque sí me dio miedo, más bien me dio miedo porque se sentía que me estaban observando. Y le digo, salí y no se veía nadie. Mire. Y se oyó la chingada persiana. Me entró rápido. Miren, para que no digan que hay alguien. Miren, voy a entrar así rápido. Cerré. Miren. Ahora así rápido. Para que vean que no hay absolutamente nadie aquí adentro. Para que no digan, cerré rápido la puerta. Está cerrada. Miren. Nadie. Bueno, como les decía, preferible que me pase a mí que le pase a otra persona, ¿no? Yo escuché como rollitos acá en el baño. Ay, caray. Como que se escucho yo en el baño y de repente escucho acá por donde está la computadora. O sea, como que me trae de arriba abajo, como que para que no me concentre en un solo lugar. ¿Qué chingados fue eso? Ah, no te pases de verga. No, ya me voy. No, banda, ya me voy. Vean, la muñeca se cayó. Vámonos, banda. No, ya desconecté. ¡Ay, cabrón! No, chinga tu madre, Nel. Muchas gracias, amigos, pero Nel, ya me voy.
Viewers suggested he install security cameras inside the studio, and he did. The first few days, nothing unusual was recorded, but soon the cameras began detecting movement on their own. One night, he received another camera notification. Reviewing the footage, he saw something deeply unsettling. Throughout the footage, multiple orbs float around the studio, and the bathroom door slams shut again. Watching closely, he noticed the doll moving on its own on a shelf. Later that night, he returned and discovered strange footprints inside the studio. He mentioned in his last upload that whatever is present is becoming more aggressive. So what do you think is happening here? Did Ramirez bring a demonic presence into the studio? Are the doll and the mirror truly haunted? What would you do in a situation like this? Share your thoughts in the comments below. The following videos come from the account you see on the screen. It belongs to a woman who was home alone with her sister when their house alarm suddenly went off. Confused and freaked out, they immediately checked the security camera, and this is what happened next.
I'm recording. Wait. Do you hear that? Can you check the security footage? Oh my god. Oh my god. What is it?
Clear.
The security camera revealed that the front door was open, suggesting someone had entered the house. While watching, they heard their bedroom door open and panicked, and jumped out of the window. Surprisingly, the interior camera didn't show anyone inside at that time, but when they reviewed the recording later, things became even creepier.
Okay, so something I didn't really notice is that with all the recordings from the security footage, it just randomly cut off on one of them and left it as unlabeled. And obviously I didn't want to bother looking through for the blanks, you know, and so I didn't even notice, but one of the blanks is the one that has the shadow figure running past, so here it is.
Clear.
It sent chills down their spines when they realized it wasn't a person who entered their home, but some sort of entity, a shadow person who broke in, which can be seen multiple times throughout the footage in the toaster's reflection, moving exceedingly fast, and the camera kept detecting motion throughout the footage, especially in a dark room. Later, they uploaded another video explaining what had happened that night.
Okay, and then after I came back from my phone and like later on we were looking at the footage again, just like with a clear mind.
Yeah. If it is something, I don't want to, the fact that it just moved so quickly.
Yeah.
But then like the motion capture camera didn't see that shape. And like when it was
how
tracking
could it have
the
even
movement.
known that it was movement?
Like why is it that you see it one time and then in the rest of the footage there's like no, it's picking up on something, but there's nothing there. So why is it that we only see it like one time? But it's, I don't know, it just freaks me the fuck.
I think that, I don't know, I could have been just like, it's not human and you can't really like tell what is going on, but like also there's definitely like something going on.
They were convinced that something supernatural entered their home that night, and even tried to enter the room they were in when the door opened by itself. Nothing else happened after that night. But what do you think about the footage? What entered their home that night, and did it truly leave? What would you have done in this situation? Share your thoughts with us down in the comments. The TikTok account you see on the screen belongs to a man who has been uploading videos of strange encounters he claims to be experiencing in his new house. Ever since he moved in, he noticed that his pet cat's behavior became very strange. It refuses to come downstairs and instead stays in the bedroom.
Right, I'm freaking out a little bit here because I'm not one to believe in ghosts and all that kind of shit, but ever since my cat moved in, weird. So that's her in the corridor now. When I first moved in, she was sat on the sofa right here and she just kept looking really fast into the corridor and then like just turning back and just acting normal and then just shooting up, like jumping down onto the floor to have a look in the corridor to see what's going on. Nothing going on. And then I went to bed on the same night. She started doing it when I was in the bed with her. And then when she did it, I heard this bang right after she'd looked. And that creeped me out a bit. But now, she's just refusing to go downstairs. And this freaks me out because I literally just had a nightmare where I was in my flat, but it had more than one story. And the further down I went, Pennywise from it was like inside the objects. So like, I don't know, like a random box or like the keyboard, like Pennywise was like inside of it and he'd morph, the object would morph into Pennywise. So I needed to keep going upstairs to avoid it. And now my cat is refusing to come downstairs right after I've woken up from that dream. It's like, I'm not saying Pennywise is hiding inside my keyboard, but she's creeping me out a bit. Like, she's hungry, she's meowing for food. She's meowing for food and she won't come down and eat a tuna that I've just put out for her. She loves tuna. It's like, come on. Come on. Corey, come and get some tuna. She just won't. She wasn't like this yesterday. Like, come on, Corey, come and get some food. I know you're hungry. She's not interested in coming downstairs. Like, is there something down here that I can't see? Because that's what it felt like when I first brought her to this flat. our house when I first brought her here. Like when I was by myself, everything was fine, and then she was just like funny about the corridor that she's in now, just like she is now with downstairs. Like she don't want to come downstairs. There's nothing here. Maybe I need to get a Ouija board out or something.
You can see the cat seems spooked by something downstairs and refuses to come down. What's even stranger is that he says he had a nightmare, and when he woke up, he noticed the cat. A few hours later, he recorded another video, and this is what happened next.
Right, so a few hours have passed and my cat's still acting strange. Getting a really creepy vibe now in this house. Don't know what's going on. So she's just hiding now. She's not. Come here, Corey. She's never like this. She always comes to me. She's still not gone down and eaten a tuna. You coming down, Corey? So there's nothing downstairs. Tuna's still there. And she's not eating all day, so I know she's getting old. Hopefully she's not coming to the end of her life, and maybe that's what's going on. But it's creeping me out a little bit now. Come on, Corey. She's not even coming for the dreamies. Come here. Come on. Why do you not want to go downstairs, Corey? Come on. Come on. Oh, she doesn't want to come on. She doesn't want to leave. Come here. Come on. Right, I'm going to carry her downstairs and see if she'll go downstairs this way. Right. There you go, Corey. There's your food. She did come down for a taste of it earlier. Like she came down, had a little bite, and I came down. She just freaked out and ran upstairs. Corey. Come on. Come back down. It's just straight back upstairs. Not interested in whatever's down here. Well, like I said, I'm not big into ghosts and stuff. Not really a big believer in that kind of stuff, but it's giving me creepy vibes.
He even brought her favorite snacks, but she still refused to come to him. At one point, he even carried her downstairs, but she immediately ran back upstairs. Some people in the comments thought maybe he was scaring the cat somehow. So to clear things up, he later made another video to address those concerns.
Right, I just want to do a little follow-up video to my last couple of videos where my cat's been acting strange. I've had a few people saying that the cat doesn't like me, and like saying that, oh, what are you doing to that poor cat, and things like that. And I've right off. Like, she loves me. But I've never done anything to hurt her. And she's a lovely cat. Like, she's got no problem with me. It's whatever's downstairs. Like, I'm not planning on doing some ghost TikTok account. That's not my plan. But who knows? I don't know what's going on. Right, so this is my last video on the topic, because don't start getting old. But whilst I was up here going for a little night walk, I just remembered something. Before I got my cat back, I was in that house for about a month or two, like by myself. And I went through a period where I was doing like shadow work through lucid dreaming, that kind of stuff. And before I did that, I had a big fear of the dark, and that's been overcome now. I'm not scared of the dark, but just completely left my mind until I came up here. So over there is my house, and I'm not doing this for views or anything like that. I just wanted to explain something. You probably can't see much, But that right there is my house. And I remember in the top left window, right there, that one right in the middle, I saw like a silhouette of a person. And my door was locked and it's just me living there. But I saw someone in the window. Now, if I was doing this for views, I'd just get someone to go down there and stand in the window. But I'm not doing this for views. I just thought it was worth mentioning because obviously there's something weird going on in my house. But yeah, I wasn't too concerned because I have mild hallucinations from time to time. So when I see something like that, I tend to just brush it off because the chances that someone were in my actual flat when the door's locked is very slim. But regardless, it's still a bit creepy.
He also mentioned that some time ago he thought he saw someone standing in the window, but he brushed it off because he sometimes experiences mild hallucinations. What he didn't realize at the time was that this might have been just the beginning. On another day, he started recording his cat again, and this is what was captured.
Right, I just filmed my last video and she just came downstairs making a weird noise. Like, you okay? I'm a bit worried about her at this point. She's booked in for the vets tomorrow, so hopefully she's alright, but my last cat, you alright? Oh, I'm really worried about her. Come here. Yeah, my last cat, who died, he made this really loud, weird meow, and then he just went limp and died. Just out of nowhere. He was fit and healthy. That was Corey's son, Moses, he was called. He was a lovely cat. He's in one of my older videos, playing with the Jar Jar Binks teddy. Yeah, that happened. So hopefully she'll be all right. That was really weird. Well, I didn't catch it on camera. She just came downstairs. I didn't even know she was here. I was just peeling the reduced stickers off of these Mr. Kiplings so I could give them to a friend, and he'd think that I'd paid for them full price. And basically, yeah, I was just doing that, and she just like did this really weird meow, and it wasn't as scary as when Moses did that, because when he did that meow, I knew something was wrong. I went running to him, and he was just, well, he died within like 5 minutes. It was horrible, but yeah, I hope nothing like that happens to her. You all right, Corey? You want to come back down? Well, she came downstairs, so that's progress. But it's weird. It's like she was trying to tell me something.
He was explaining what had happened just moments before, and the cat had run upstairs again. But just as he was about to end the video, a clear whisper can be heard saying, "Get out." As soon as he uploaded the video, viewers immediately noticed it and started pointing it out in the comments, realizing something definitely didn't seem right in that house. And as the days went by, things only started getting even creepier.
So I just wanted to do another little update video regarding the, well, the situation. So this Christmas, first Christmas I've spent alone, which is horrible, but yeah, this Christmas I've just been looking at pictures on my computer, and I've got a few pictures saved of my flat. Like when I got some comments, I got a few comments basically saying to take some pictures in my house to, well, it was some kind of psychic or something. I don't really believe in that kind of stuff, but someone saying that they can see things that other people can't see. So I've got some of them saved on my computer, and I was looking at some of them over Christmas, and yeah, it is creeped me out a bit. Just have a look. Right, so this is my corridor. At first glance, like when I took the picture, I didn't see anything, but then I noticed here, and it's really hard to see because it's in the shadows, but like, I don't even know if the camera can pick that up. Like, it kind of looks like it's probably just a bit of pareidolia with my coats, because that's where my coats are hung. But then I looked at another picture here, and you can see the coats aren't positioned like that. So like, this is the other picture. and it looks like a fucking hand or something. And I would just put that down to pareidolia, but then when you look at this one, there's nothing there. So yeah, knows what that is. I'll take the camera down. There's Corey, by the way. She's just having a little sleep. Oh, well, it's a bit different because I've taken all my coats off to wash them, but I don't know, like if I try and recreate it, I think I had a light on in the background and then I didn't have the flash on. So like, I mean, it just looks pitch black there. Turn this light on. And it's almost impossible to recreate it now because my coats are, well, just hanging up there, drying, because I've just washed them all. But yeah, knows, like, I don't have a fucking clue. Like, it's creepy as fuck. I did a video just before, well, I tried recording a video before, and it didn't catch it on camera, but this door just opened on its own. If there's anything or anyone in this room with me, open that door. What the actual foot? Right, look at that. There is definitely no one down there. Look. No one hiding behind the corner. What the See, it did it just before, and I was like, what the fuck's going on? And I just thought I'll get my camera out and see if it happens again. And it fucking... Right. Just want to show it happening again. So, if there's anything in this room, can you... I didn't even have to finish. I don't really need to prove that there's nothing down there. You'd hear the door go anyway. All right, let's try again. Right, if there's anything in this room with me, or, well, yeah, if there's anything or anyone in this room right now, open the door again.
The door started opening on its own, and he managed to capture it happening on multiple occasions. You can also hear clear, disembodied whispers throughout the video. Eventually, he decided to install security cameras inside the house, and this is what they captured. So what do you think is happening in his house? Would you ever live in a place like this? Share your thoughts with us down in the comments. And until he posts more updates, the case remains a mystery. These next clips come from the YouTube channel you see on the screen. The videos were uploaded a few years ago and were recorded inside a hotel in San Antonio by one of the employees. According to the uploader, The maintenance worker was on the night shift when he started noticing some strange things happening, so he decided to record what was going on, and this is what he captured.
All right, that's it.
Throughout the videos, things can be seen moving around on their own with no one around. No updates were ever made after these clips were posted, so we don't know what was really happening inside that hotel, or if it's still happening. So what do you think was going on inside that hotel? Would you work in a place like this? Share your thoughts with us down in the comments. One afternoon, a group of students were rehearsing for their graduation ceremony inside the school auditorium. Staff members were present, and the school principal was on stage practicing his speech when something completely unexpected happened. What started as a normal rehearsal quickly turned into a moment that left everyone in the room shaken, and it was all captured on camera.
Okay, we don't want any broken ankles tonight before graduation. So then we're going to talk about individual accomplishments a little bit, and we'll move you off to the side before other stuff starts. That was odd. Just a change in air pressure, or was that a friendly ghost, Mr. Baker? Thank you, sir. And then we'll talk about your individual achievements and how you guys have really taken leadership. Everybody to give us their science. There it goes again. Yeah. It's one of those where we must have an open door somewhere else in the building, blowing that open. Anyway, so let's get started in just the way that we're going to go. So we'll go John Anderson, we'll do the thing, walk over, and then Cal Connors, thing, come over, then are we at a, no, that's the right order. So Michael Thompson comes over, that, right? And we've got Emily Rodriguez. Same thing, and just fly away. It flew away.
At first, the principal continued speaking, assuming the door had opened due to wind pressure. But moments later, a student's graduation cap suddenly flies off their head, and that's when the mood in the room completely changes. Students and staff fall silent, unsure of what they just witnessed. Later, one of the students recorded a follow-up video to check if the door might be automatic, which could have explained how it opened on its own. But the door wasn't automatic at all, ruling out the most obvious explanation and leaving many convinced that something unseen was interfering that day. So what do you think happened here? Share your thoughts with us down in the comments. The following videos were uploaded on TikTok by a user known as Armadillo Brother. The account only has a few uploads, and recently, he started posting something very different. clips documenting strange activity happening inside his home. One evening, his wife was home alone with their dogs when something unsettling began to happen that terrified her to the core.
Okay. It just happened again and the dogs are freaked out. Get it. David, come over here. Get it. You be right there. Something opens that fucking door, you need to get him. Oh my god, I don't know if it's gonna happen again. It just fucking happened again. Move, 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 move! Fucking nobody there! The dog stopped fucking barking now. Davey's freaking the fuck out by the door though. Get it. What is it? Nobody out there. I'm not opening the fucking door anymore.
It started with a knock at the front door, and when she goes to check, there's no one outside. What makes it even stranger is the dog's behavior. They're on edge, staring at the door, reacting like they can sense something she can't see. A few moments later, she hears another loud knock, and this time she checks the windows too, but again, no sign of anyone. A few days later, he posted another update saying the knocking didn't stop. In fact, it started happening more frequently, and sometimes even during the daytime.
Hear it? Wow. Happens all the time.
One day, while reviewing their home security footage, he noticed something he didn't see before. Something in the background. At first, it's easy to miss, but when you watch it closely, there is someone or something lurking behind the trees. A dark figure can be seen slowly moving behind the trees at the edge of the property. Since then, there haven't been any new updates from the account. So what do you think is going on here? Is there really something on their property trying to get inside, or is there a more logical explanation behind all of this? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. These next clips come from the TikTok account you see on the screen. The account belongs to a woman named Destiny Case. On March 4th, at around 11 p.m., she was fast asleep in her room when her house was struck by lightning, leaving the entire place without power.
So literally half the power in this house is out. Like half of the house is without power.
I didn't even know you could get.
Later, a team of firefighters arrived to make sure everything was safe after the lightning strike. But around the time the lightning hit her house, something unusual seems to have happened inside her room, something she only noticed later while going through the footage. Watch closely.
Here, the dog's okay?
Right as the lightning strikes, what looks like the outline of someone can briefly be seen sitting on the floor. Confused by what she saw, Destiny later uploaded another video explaining the situation, and this is what she said.
So that's me in bed. There's a TV. Look in this general area, okay? This corner of the room. And tell me if you see what I see. The lightning strikes. Look in this bottom right corner. Wait for it. There. Turn the brightness down a little bit. Okay. What is that? Do you see that? Tell me that doesn't look like a person sitting on the floor in my fucking bedroom. And then they're gone. Am I crazy? Like, you guys also see that, right? Oh my God, that's so creepy. And then it's just gone. Oh my God.
After realizing what had been captured in her bedroom, she decided to check the footage from other cameras inside the house from that night. While the firefighters were inside, checking for any damage, this is what the living room camera recorded. One of the firefighters mentioned that he saw someone sitting on the couch. Then, just minutes later, while they were still checking the house, the imprint on the back cushion of the couch begins to clear up, as if someone had just gotten up from sitting there. Now, it could be argued that someone had been sitting there earlier, and it was just a coincidence that the imprint cleared up right as the firefighter was near the sofa. But just moments before this happens, the camera captured this. It almost looks like something was disturbed by the light and suddenly moved. The firefighters didn't seem to notice it at the time, and neither did Destiny. She only picked up on it later while reviewing all the footage. But as she kept going through the recordings, she noticed something else, something she hadn't seen at first. Earlier in the footage, When one of the firefighters kept glancing toward the couch like he was seeing something, this happens.
No, we were inside. Yeah. Then there was a little house shook. I thought it was like one tower. You go up. Number 4. No, not that I mean, we've had like city blackouts, but the neighbors still have towers, so situation.
And you have a breaker inside the house?
Yeah, we have one.
Well, let's see. Just give it a check.
It's in that back corner.
That's possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then there.
It's right there?
Yeah, it's in that corner. Alright. Yeah, it never really opened up before.
Breaker looks good over here. Okay. We'll check out the one on the outside as well.
Okay. Do you think it's the outside one that's listed?
Oh, let's take a look. It shouldn't be a problem.
Alright. And should we just leave it off? Probably.
Now let's check the inside of the house, okay?
Alright.
Might go outside, guys. Okay.
Throughout the footage, you can see the firefighter repeatedly looking towards the couch, unsure of what he saw. And if you pay attention to the candles, they begin to go out one by one, adding to the mystery of the whole situation. What makes it even more strange is that according to Destiny, this was the only night anything like this has ever happened in her house. So what do you think happened that night? Did something enter the house when the lightning struck, or could there be another explanation? Share your thoughts with us down in the comments. Before we head on to the next video, we have an important message. If you got videos or stories to share related to the paranormal, then do send them to us on this email. This next video comes from the account you see on the screen. The account belongs to a man named Marcus, who works as an Uber Eats driver and has been delivering food for nearly 4 years. According to him, he's driven through all kinds of places late at night and never experienced anything unusual before. But one particular delivery changed everything. One night, while driving toward a customer's location, he noticed that the road leading there passed through an area surrounded by cemeteries. At first, he didn't think much of it and continued driving as usual. But while crossing that section of the road, his interior camera captured something terrifying. Something appears to enter the car, and what makes the footage so strange is how quickly it happens. According to Marcus, he didn't even notice anything at the time, and all of the windows were completely closed. But things didn't stop there. After dropping off the food to the customer, he noticed one of the windows vibrating. The movement immediately unsettled him, so he stepped out of the car to check what was happening, and that's when things became even more disturbing.
Doing my usual Uber eating, dropping off some food. I swear, this out of all address gotta be somebody cemetery. If I see this again, I'm just not gonna accept it. I'll tell you that. Make sure I'm not tripping. No. Make sure I'm not tripping. So, I'm dropping off the DoorDash. The Uber Eats, and I can't even get my daggone company straight. And you're gonna see a vibration. You're gonna see tapping at the window. You're definitely gonna hear. What the fuck? What the fuck was? Oh, hell no. Hell no. The fuck? I'm not tripping. No, I'm not tripping. Oh, hell no, hell no, hell no, hell no, hell no, hell no, hell no. Okay. What the? What? No, no. Oh hell, what the fuck was shit? Shit at me. Oh, shit. Oh, hell, no. Hell. Oh, no. Nope. No. No. No.
A shoe laying nearby on the ground suddenly starts moving on its own. Moments later, the inside door handle of the car starts moving, almost as if something invisible is trying to open it from the inside. And seconds later, the door opened on its own. Marcus became convinced that something sinister may have followed him from the cemetery area. Terrified, he quickly gets back into the car and drives away from the location. According to him, ever since that night, he refuses to drive near cemeteries after dark and hopes that whatever entered the car that night did not attach itself to him. So what do you think about this footage? What would you do if something like this happened to you while driving alone at night? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. The following videos come from the TikTok account you see on the screen. The account belongs to a woman named Catalina. A few days ago, a rat had somehow gotten into the laundry room inside their house, and they were trying to get it out while her daughter recorded the whole thing on camera. At first, the situation was treated as a funny moment, but after re-watching the footage, they realized the camera may have captured something far more disturbing.
I'm waiting for it to come out. There's this huge freaking rat in our living room. Or not our living room, in our laundry room right now. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh wait, okay, wait, let me try to open the door. Hold on. Oh my god, it's right there in the basket. Oh my god. Mom, you gotta get it. Mom, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. Get the baby, Mom.
While replaying the video, Catalina noticed something standing behind the door. What appears to be a dark shadow figure can briefly be seen watching them from inside the laundry room. According to Catalina, the sight immediately unsettled her because she had always felt uncomfortable around that part of the house. She later explained that there was always something off about the laundry room, even long before this incident happened.
So this is the hallway that me and my daughter saw the rat go into our cat door in our laundry room here. For some reason, I never felt comfortable in here. I felt very claustrophobic, and I always felt like there was something always watching me in that corner. It's not surprising that we caught something in that window. It's very odd, and it makes me feel so uncomfortable. I like to think that it was my grandmother because she was always close to me, and I always felt like she was around me and protecting me all the time. And I don't think that it's anything demonic or evil.
Despite how unsettling the footage was, Catalina believes whatever is inside the house does not want to harm them. She believes it could actually be the spirit of her grandmother, someone she was extremely close to before she passed away. And not long after the shadow figure incident, another strange moment was accidentally captured inside the house, this time by her son. According to Catalina, he loves driving around the house with an RC car that has a built-in camera attached to it. And during one of those recordings, the camera captured this. While driving the car, her son begins chasing the family dog through different rooms. But the moment he enters the laundry room, strange, disembodied voices can be heard in the background. And then things get even stranger. As the car follows the dog outside, a tile that had been laying completely still suddenly launches and falls near the automatic door. Many viewers believe it almost looks like the tile was thrown directly towards the car. Catalina later uploaded another video explaining the incident.
So you will not believe me if I told you that these tiles were just here and one just flew up in the air. There was no wind, nothing to cause it. And these were pretty much really stuck together. Really stuck together. As you can see, when I pull this one apart, it's very hard. And it just flew up. And my son caught it on his camera. It was very odd, very strange. It's never happened to us before. I don't know how it happened or what made it happen, but it did.
Catalina still believes the presence inside the house may be her grandmother's spirit watching over the family. But many viewers strongly disagree and believe it's something much darker. As of now, she hasn't shared any major new updates about the situation. But what do you think is happening here? Could it really be the spirit of her grandmother? Or could there be something far more sinister inside that house? Let us know what you think down in the comments. These next videos come from the TikTok account you see on the screen. The account belongs to a woman who owns and operates a veterinary hospital. Recently, she uploaded something that left her viewers deeply unsettled. The footage comes from the hospital security cameras and was originally recorded a few years ago, though it was only shared recently. According to Renee, strange and unexplained events happen at the hospital from time to time, and staff members believe the building may be haunted. One night, while they were caring for a sick cat, something happened, and it was all caught on camera.
That's weird. Where is that coming from? It don't sound like it's coming from. Okay, so you still want to do banana bags, 15 mils an hour, head of starch, 4 mils an hour. It's coming from over this way. Alright. Medication, metronidazole, 15 mils BID, IV. Wait, is it scarlet? Wait. I cleansed it off before getting meds. Is somebody drop the dog up there? What's coming from up there? They may have done that when they switched the bag. Is it the new bag for it? No. Alright, guys, bring it in. Help me. It's in the lobby. It's coming from the lobby. No, it's not. Where is that? It's not in here. What is that? What, phantom dolls? That's fucking weird. Is it Charles? You heard that, right? We all heard that. I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear anything. What did you hear? A dog keeps yapping. Is it Dakota? No. Look at coming from over here. Why don't you look in the front porch and make sure they didn't dump one or throw one in the pen outside or something? I didn't hear anything. You're not hearing that. 3 of us heard it. I didn't hear it, no. You heard it, right? I heard it. I didn't hear it. It sounds like it's coming from this side. You can't hear it, I said though, right? No. Look at that fence out there and make sure somebody throw one in the fence. nothing. I was like, what are y'all talking about? Yeah, that's a brand new tag. That's fucking bizarre. It is? Yeah. That's I haven't heard it. I still haven't heard it. All three of us heard it. And it was coming from that. It sounded like it was in that room or something. Like it sounded like it was like right on the board. We're gonna play that back. I didn't even hear anything. Can you play it like specifically in those rooms or anything?
Throughout the footage, the sound of a dog crying and howling can be clearly heard. What makes it disturbing is that the only dog present in the hospital that night can be seen resting quietly inside the office, completely calm and making no noise at all. The staff searched the entire building but found nothing that could explain where the sound was coming from. On other occasions, the security cameras inside the hospital captured even more strange activity. These clips only deepened the mystery and left both the staff and viewers without any clear explanation. So what do you think is happening inside that veterinary hospital? What, or who, was crying that night? Some viewers believe it could be the spirit of an animal that once passed away there, while others think it may be something far more sinister, mimicking the sound of a dog. Share your thoughts with us down in the comments. The following footage comes from the YouTube channel you see on the screen. The video was recorded several years ago by a security guard working the night shift alone at a telephone office in Costa Rica. It had been a quiet, uneventful night until he began hearing strange noises echoing through the building. Unable to find any explanation, he decided to start recording, and this is what he captured.
Que se escuchan ruidos extraños ahí en el baño. En el baño de las mujeres. Se escuchan ruidos extraños. Se abrió la puerta. Está sonando ahí. Se oye al fondo ahí. Por Dios, vea la silla. Santo Dios. Ay, por Dios, qué susto me pegué.
Throughout the footage, multiple unsettling things can be seen happening inside the building, with no clear cause or explanation. What makes this even more unsettling is that this was the only video ever uploaded. There were no follow-ups, no updates, and no further mention of the incident. The channel simply continued posting normal content, leaving the story unfinished, and its history remains a mystery. So what do you think about this footage? And if you've ever experienced something similar, share your audio stories with us. We may feature your story in the next video. The following footage comes from the account you see on the screen. The account belongs to a woman from the Philippines. On February 10th, 2026, something happened inside their home that left the entire family terrified. They were getting ready to sleep when her son, who was right beside her, suddenly reacted to something she couldn't see. At first, she brushed it off. But later, when she decided to review the security camera installed in the room, she saw something that made her heart drop. The woman was on her phone while her son adjusts his blanket. Suddenly, the blanket is forcefully pulled downward. The boy instantly panics and tells his mother that something grabbed his leg. If you look closely, both of his legs appear bent and tucked toward his body, which rules out the possibility that he accidentally pulled it himself. It almost looks as if something was underneath the blanket with him. After the incident, the family was so shaken that they immediately called a priest to come and bless the house.
Mamatay. Sumainyo ang Panginoon, sumainyo palagi mapangyarihan Diyos, Ama, Anak, Espiritu Santo. So, ano, kagabi lang nangyari yan?
Isang araw po madaling araw.
Last po, may CCTV.
This was the last update she posted regarding the incident. There has been no confirmation on whether the activity stopped after the blessing or if anything else has happened since. Until she shares more, the case remains a mystery. So what do you think about this footage? Was it truly something paranormal, or is there a logical explanation behind what happened that night? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments. This next video was uploaded on TikTok by a woman named Marie, who usually shares food-related content on her account. But recently, she posted something completely different, an old clip from her camera roll that she had recorded years ago. According to her, the video dates back to 2016, when she was having a sleepover at her house with her cousin. Late at night, they were just messing around, recording random videos, when they ended up capturing something they couldn't explain.
Vines. Come on. Come here. Sit. We're gonna do the vines first thing. Head outside. Water bottle challenge. Come on. Let's do it. The screen
So I'll
side.
be walking and be like, grab me outside, okay?
Okay.
Start over.
Hello from the
Run
other side.
Run outside.
Walking really funny. then go over there and then go like, ooh. Dude, what the heck, man? Who are you? Hello? What was that? Did you guys see that? It's, at least I got that on camera. Bye. Walking really funny. At least I got that on camera. Bye.
During the video, a strange translucent figure briefly passes by, and she actually notices it in the moment while recording, but can't make sense of what she's seeing. Then, throughout the clip, you can hear these faint whispers. At one point, she even reacts to it after hearing something say, "Come here." But one detail that really stands out happens on the TV screen. For a brief moment, a reflection of someone can be seen moving across it. What's strange is that she was sitting on the sofa while recording, and her cousin was in another room at the time, so there shouldn't have been anyone else there. What's even more confusing is that her phone's flash was on, yet there's no clear reflection of it visible on the screen at all. She later mentioned that they still live in the same house and continue to experience things they can't explain. So, what do you think about this video? Would you live in a house like this? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments.
Dude, what the heck, man? Who are you? Hello? What was that? Did you guys see that?
A lot of people see Ouija boards as just a game, something to mess around with for fun. You ask a question and wait for a sign. And most of the time, nothing really happens. But there are stories where people claim something actually responds. And when that happens, things can get uncomfortable very quickly. In the following clip, a couple decided to try it themselves while they were home alone, not expecting anything serious. But what happened next clearly wasn't part of the plan.
H. E. R. E.
Here. Oh my god. Goodbye. Oh my god, I don't want to do this.
I'm freaked out now. Oh no. Hold on.
Was that upstairs? Oh my god. Oh my god!
As the session goes on, the board slowly spells out the word, here. And something suddenly falls off the table, completely catching them off guard. That's when they decide to end the session. Moments later, they hear a loud noise coming from upstairs. When they go to check, it sounds like something invisible suddenly sprints down the stairs straight toward them. And then the video ends abruptly. So what do you think actually happened here? Did they actually invite something in? Or could it all be a hoax? Share your thoughts with us down in the comments. These next clips come from a man named Derek, who lives in Jacksonville, Florida, on over 300 acres of swampland, land he claims was once a native burial ground. He usually posts videos about politics, philosophy, and everyday topics, nothing related to the paranormal. But over the past few days, he started sharing clips of strange things happening on his property. At first, he thought it might just be someone trespassing. But one night, while he was out on his porch checking on his chickens, something happened that left him terrified.
Y'all, I just walked off the porch and I came out here to check on the chickens. I just heard, first off, I heard my name. Second off, it sounded like somebody was saying, help me. Hold on.
Hey. Help. I need help. Eric, can you help me?
You can hear someone calling out to him from somewhere in the trees. He looks around trying to find where it's coming from, but there's no one there. Clearly unsettled, he heads back inside and locks the doors. The next morning, he decides to go back out and check the area where he heard the voice. And this is what happened next.
Okay, so we are out here exactly where everybody said this thing was standing. This is the spot right here. Exactly the spot. There's the track. I see no footprints. So this is the exact spot right here, guys. The chickens in the background. So I don't know. This is in this area right here is where it was standing. Is where everybody said it was standing. I couldn't see it while standing just about over there. There we go. And so we keep this stuff like this locked. We keep stuff like this locked because, like I said, crackheads. Let's check to make sure it's locked. Door's locked. This is the trailer that I was worried about. Did you fucking see that, bro? Look, I'm telling you, bro. What the fuck? Okay, we're just gonna peek in. Oh my, what the fuck?
He waits outside for a moment, wondering if he should grab something for protection. clearly unsure about what he might be walking into. But then he decides to go in and check inside.
There's fucking walking around in this motherfucker, bro. Hello? Guess we're gonna have to climb in this motherfucker. Probably should have brought my gun. Hello? Fuck! Y'all fucking heard that shit. Hold on.
When he finally checks, there's no one there, and that makes it even more unsettling. Later on, he shared more details about the property, and this is what he said.
I live on 300 acres of swampland. Just a little background for everybody. 300 acres of swampland. We bought it for a penny an acre from the paper mill that was here back in the 1800s. The paper mill stole it from the Native Americans. Everything that everything is built around out here is on top of Indian burial ground. So I'm not the only one to have had this experience. Other people have had these experiences. You could just talk to the local people here in Dinsmore. They've had the same experiences out here. In fact, it's so bad. Police officers will draw straws or argue about who has to come down here when something happens. My family used to be crazy. There used a lot of drinking, drug use, and, just abuse and stuff like that. So cops would be out here all the time, but they would not come on the property. No. They will only meet you at the end of the property. That's how fucking scary it is out here.
So what do you think is happening here? Is something truly paranormal is happening on his property? Or could there be a more logical explanation behind all of this? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. The following videos come from a woman named Amanda who lives in West Virginia. She lives with her husband and her father-in-law, and according to her, strange things have been happening inside her house for a while. One night, while they were all sitting in the living room watching TV, she decided to start recording, hoping to finally catch what was going on.
Alright guys, some crazy stuff's been happening in my house. I'm trying to catch it on camera. The door shut like 5 minutes ago. I opened it back up. I'm gonna see if it'll do it again. Here we go. Oh shit. Oh my god, that was so crazy. I really didn't think it was gonna happen like that on cue. Jesus. Oh god. Why is my camera glitching out? Oh, that tends to happen when you get close to stuff, I guess. Okay, I just want to show you guys that no one's in here. No one's here but us. This is a closet. Let me try to turn the light on so you guys can see. Like, there's nothing in here. Nobody in here. Like, what the fuck? Nobody under a bed. You can't see nothing. Ah! Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh my god. What the fuck? And guys, I know my father-in-law did not just shut that fucking door. He's like 60 some years old, guys. Like, this stuff. And this is his bedroom, and he's scared to death. Like, he's been sleeping on the couch. And my brother's been sleeping in his bed. But this is crazy. What the fuck? I don't know.
The door suddenly slammed shut on its own with no one near it. Amanda mentioned that this wasn't the first time it had happened. It had already occurred multiple times that night, which is why she started recording in the first place. After experiencing this over and over again, she wasn't sure what to do, and even started wondering if she should have the house blessed. But things didn't stop there.
Alright guys, it's me and Pops right now. It's starting to happen again. I wanted to catch it. My old man's at work.
Nothing. Nobody is in here. Like, what the fuck? Alright, guys. I'm going to show you. Let me see if I can get my damn... And there's no way out of my house. This is the only door. This door and my back door, which is back there. Fuck, I don't know how to get a flat, or, hold on. Guys, I'm just have to come in here and turn the light on. Okay. So I just want to find the damn light. Hold on, guys. Prove no one is in here. Like, what the fuck is going on? No one's in here, right? Shower. Open the shower and show you. Bathroom. Bathroom. No one's... Oh, shit. The door just slammed shut again. What was it, Tootsie? What is it, Toot Toot? Something slammed the door on you, buddy? Come here. Where you going? Okay. Anyway, this is a closet. Oh, I can't even open the door on that side. I'll get it open. Hold on. This is my closet. Please excuse me. Vern, are you fucking with that door?
Amanda.
Oh my god. What the fuck, dude?
I don't know.
What the fuck? Nothing. Nothing. Like, oh, let me go back here to this closet and show you. Ain't nobody in here. It's a bunch of bags. Like, there's nothing fucking here. Let me open this. What the fuck?
Nothing keeps shutting that door.
No one here, guys. Just me and Pops. What the fuck? And the dogs, obviously. Hey, Daisy. What's going on, crazy? Woo!
She also mentioned that her dogs began acting very differently, hiding under the bed, something they never usually do. She later said she was planning to have the house blessed, hoping it might stop whatever was going on. So what do you think is happening here? Is there truly something paranormal in her house, or could there be another explanation? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. This next video comes from a couple who were at home using their living room as a practice space, with the woman working on her golf swing. At first, everything seems completely normal. But while they were concentrating on the practice, something suddenly happened that neither of them was expecting. And the entire moment was caught on camera.
Okay, it's filming.
Is it videoing?
Yeah, it's filming, go.
Okay.
No, you cocked your wrist too much, do it again. Slower.
How was that?
What the hell was that?
Hello?
Hello?
Who is it? Who is it?
There's no one there.
Oh my god. Come on, just get out of the house. Get out of the house. What is that? What the fuck was that? What is that? What was that?
As she was practicing, the main door suddenly swings open on its own. Her husband immediately walks over to check, but there's no one outside who could have opened it. While they're still trying to understand what just happened, a chair suddenly begins sliding across the floor by itself. Clearly shaken by what they were seeing, both of them run out of the house right away. There isn't much more information about the clip, which only makes it more mysterious. So what do you think happened here? Share your thoughts with us down in the comments. The following videos were uploaded on Reddit by the user you see on the screen. A few days ago, the uploader shared some unusual security footage recorded at their brother-in-law's house. According to the description, the gate seen in the video is always kept latched because there are dogs on the property. In order to open it, the latch has to be manually unhooked. One day, he received a motion alert on his phone and decided to check the footage, and this is what the camera captured. The gate can be seen slowly opening on its own, despite being latched shut. Then, the swing begins moving by itself. A few years back, the uploader shared another video from the same property. This time, the brother-in-law's trailer was parked outside the house, and while recording a video of the dog, something strange was captured in the background.
What are you doing, huh? Better. Better. What you doing, huh? More Dumbo, huh? What you looking at there, bud? What you looking at there, buddy, huh? Murder. Hey, look at Daddy. What are you doing? Hey, cheese. Hey, cheese. Hey, cheese, buddy. Cheese, 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 cheese. Hey, cheeseburger. What the fuck?
Several orbs can be seen moving around. What's interesting is that the dog appears to notice something as well. Then, near the end of the video, the curtains behind the dog appear to move as if something is peeking out from behind them. According to the uploader, strange things like this have been happening on the property for quite some time. So what do you think is going on here? Could there be a paranormal presence on the property? Or is there another explanation for what was captured on camera? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments. These next videos come from the TikTok account you see on the screen, which has been featured on our channel before. The account belongs to Nate, a man who lives and works at a cemetery and regularly uploads videos documenting strange things happening around the property. Over the past few months, viewers have watched the activity around him become more and more disturbing. And according to Nate, the situation has recently gotten much worse. He now believes that whatever is inside the house has started following him everywhere he goes. One night he suddenly woke up after hearing someone calling his name from the basement, so he got in his car and went for a drive to clear his mind. But while driving, he looked into the rearview mirror and thought he saw someone sitting in the back seat. So Nate decided to record another video, updating his viewers about what happened. But after the video was posted, viewers began noticing something else in the background, something that left many of them terrified.
All right, so it is currently like 4:51 in the morning. I was woken up at like 3:30 to the sound of a deep voice calling me from my basement stairs, or basement, somewhere downstairs. I woke up, went downstairs, checked the house, nothing. I had to leave. I had that really heavy, oppressed feeling. So I just started driving, and as I'm driving, I look in the mirror and swore I saw somebody sitting in the middle back there. So I'm just currently parked. Don't know what to do. I just want 4 or 5 hours of sleep at least. I've had people suggest calling a priest or a Native American shaman or a medium. If anybody has any recommendations, please tag them below. or comment them. I thought all this was done when I opened the cemetery back up, but it's clearly not. It just gets to the point where I feel like I'm just losing my grip on reality. Like, I don't know what's dreams, what's real. It's really taken a toll, and I can really use some guidance. So if anybody has any suggestions, please comment or tag them below.
While Nate was explaining what happened that night and why he suddenly stopped the car, eerie disembodied whispers can be heard in the background. A lot of people now believe that whatever has been haunting the cemetery may have attached itself to Nate, and things only became more disturbing after his next update.
I am hearing something down here. Guys, it is like 3 in the morning, I think. 3:30 in the morning. 3 in the morning. But I'm hearing a deep, deep voice down here. Such a deep voice I'm hearing. It woke me up out of a dead fucking sleep. And it just said, "Come here. Come here." Like, I thought I was in a fucking dream, but what the hell? I'm going fucking crazy. Like, I woke up, I thought it was in a dream. So I woke up, jumped up, and I didn't hear it, so I laid there for a second, and then I was hearing it again. It was like such a deep voice. It was just saying, "Come here." And the dog was just frozen on the bed. She would not come downstairs. Like, I don't know if she was waiting for me to come down, but she would not come downstairs at all. Oh. Okay, so she just came down. Oh, it made me jump. What the hell was that? What the fuck was that? Did you hear that, baby? Yeah, it's 3:17 in the morning.
He mentioned that he's been hearing 3 loud knocks at night, and that they almost always happen around the same time. What makes this detail especially unsettling is that many believe that unexplained 3 knocks in the middle of the night are linked to demonic entities, especially when they happen around 3:30 a.m., a time often referred to as the devil's hour. And with everything else that's been happening around Nate, many of his viewers are becoming genuinely concerned for him. Some are even urging him to seek help from someone experienced with dealing with paranormal cases before things get worse. So what do you think is happening here? Do you think something has truly attached itself to Nate? And what would you do if you were in his situation? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments. The following footage comes from the YouTube account you see on the screen. 2 friends decided to explore an abandoned building late at night, armed with nothing but flashlights and curiosity. They were hoping to finally uncover the source of the strange noises they had heard during previous visits. Expecting a quick sweep through the dark corridors, they never imagined what would happen next. Did you see it? Just as they turn the corner, at the very end of the hallway, a translucent figure can be seen slowly rising, floating upward in complete silence. It's unclear whether they noticed it in the moment or only discovered it later while reviewing the footage. Either way, the image is chilling. So what do you think about this video? Was this a genuine paranormal encounter? Or is there a more logical explanation? Share your opinions with us down in the comments. The account you see on the screen belongs to a woman named Jamie. She doesn't usually post much content, but one upload in particular caught the attention of viewers. According to her, the incident happened when her husband was going outside for a short walk with their baby, when the security camera's motion detection activated. Her husband checked his phone and noticed something unsettling. This is what the camera captured.
Not last night, but the night before, my husband checked our security camera and he found a pregnant ghost on it. So I posted it to my Instagram story and got over 70 people reply to it. So I thought it was worth making a TikTok and explain as much as I know about it. So creepy as, he actually went out the front with my 3-month-old. He was just trying to settle him, just literally went for a walk. And before that motion is detected, he just literally saw like a glimpse of like a shadow of someone, and we checked it and it's clearly a woman, and it looks like she's like pregnant and she's holding a baby. It's fucking wild. It gives me shivers. Anyways, so I'll show you a screenshot of it, and then also me screen recording my phone of what it looks like. She literally appears for a second and then disappears, and it's on our camera before motion is actually detected. We've lived here for 6 years. I don't reckon we've really had anything out of the ordinary. Nathan's starting to think back of all the times like Jax's toys, like our 3-year-old's toys would randomly just turn on or something, but I reckon that's like coincidence, the batteries or something, but absolutely wild. I went to our local hippie shop this morning and brought sage. I saged the whole house. I saged our car. They said make sure you do the car. And I also brought black tourmaline. They said to do that, and I've got that on my front door and my back door, but positive vibes all around, and hopefully it moves on, and yeah, let me know what you think.
When they reviewed the footage, a figure can be seen appearing for just a brief moment. It looks like a woman, seemingly pregnant and holding a baby, before vanishing completely. The family has lived in the house for 6 years and had never experienced anything truly unusual before this. Later on, her partner began recalling moments when their 3-year-old's toys would randomly turn on, though Jamie believes those incidents could be explained by batteries or simple coincidence. Still shaken by what she saw, she visited a local spiritual shop the following morning and cleansed the house as advised. For now, she's choosing to focus on positive energy, hoping whatever appeared has moved on. So what do you think? Share your thoughts with us down in the comments. The TikTok account you see on the screen has been featured on our channel before. The account belongs to a woman named Alex, who claims the store she works at is extremely haunted. According to her, strange things happen on a daily basis, and most of the activity seems to occur in the back room. On multiple occasions, she has captured these unsettling moments on camera.
Okay, so we're back again. I forgot to hit record. She's eating her banana scooter, and here's Connie doing her nightly thing, and something incredibly creepy. Not her eating the banana, of course,
No,
but
totally
it's happening right in front of us. Let me flip the camera. Hold on. This is what has been happening. Okay. Are you ready?
No, I'm not.
Just eat your banana.
I'm eating my banana.
All right, come on. I'm just gonna go in. I'm just. The light. Did you see the door, Connie? Listen, I'm gonna just look at the store is completely, and these cats they're calm now because we gave them food. They have been yowling and acting wild as soon as we turn the lights off. They're good now because we got them calmed down with some treats and some food, but the bunnies are running around acting crazy. Everything is just kind of uptight and not. The birds, we had to cover the birds because they've been screaming
all day.
Yeah, it's been wild, guys. Hold on, let me flip my camera. So, yeah, I don't know. Just another night in paradise, I guess. Now, I know. I'm going to go. Okay. Y'all, we're just going to. Hold on. Let's. I don't want to flip the camera, guys, because I want to show you their scooter. It's everything. There's no one in here.
No. I brought that shit with you, bro.
Apparently I did. All right. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to help Connie do trash, and we're going to get out of here. All right, guys. We will definitely see you on the next one. Goodbye.
At the start of the clip, you can hear someone whisper the name Connie. Alex was completely unaware of this at the time, but she claims that whispers are a common occurrence in the store. When she flips the camera, the door to the back room can be seen swinging open and shut on its own. She even walks inside to show the area, but there is no one there. There are no visible cuts in the footage, which makes it difficult to explain how anyone could be hiding inside and moving the door. As she continues showing the rest of the store, the lights suddenly begin to flicker. On another day, while she was completely alone in the store, this is what she captured.
Hey, good morning. Okay, so I am at work, and yes, I am by myself, only for a little bit, and I'm allowed to be, so it is okay, because I'm doing like an inventory count pre-opening. Well, anyway, I've been here about 45 minutes, and mind you now, I've never really been here like by myself for a long period of time, not yet. I'm not worked here that long, but I have been hearing my name. I've been hearing whispering, and I heard like a groaning sound coming from the back room. Just really strange, weird noises. And let me show you what it looks like outside. It looks downright nasty and creepy. Mind you, it is very, very early in the morning, but it's just that kind of day. Hold on, let me flip you around again. Nothing's really been moving around all that much. Just little noises here and there. So I wanted to take a minute and kind of do the AI thing while the store's completely still and nobody else is here to disturb its peace. And see what, if we can catch anything. So I'm going to turn you around again. And then we're going to, we're going to see what happens. Hold on. Okay, there's the back room before I turn lights on. Let's see. Okay. We'll get a little closer. And then we'll step in. Okay, little kid. That was terrible. Okay, all right. Maybe Let's try it one more time right here. Okay. Let's go facing out. Oh. All right. You see what I mean? It doesn't always catch the objects that are in its way. The bathroom is pretty awful. Sometimes I get cold feelings in there. Yeah.
Alex explains that she could hear unsettling groaning sounds, along with someone whispering her name. Later, she walks toward the back room and uses a filter that detects faces and converts them into an animated image. Multiple times, the filter appears to detect a small child in the room. Many viewers have commented that she should cleanse the store, and some believe that something may have attached itself to her because she has also been experiencing strange encounters at home. And recently, something unsettling has been happening in her neighborhood as well. So what do you think is going on here? What is happening at her workplace, at home, and now in her neighborhood? And could it all be connected? Share your thoughts with us down in the comments. The following footage was recorded by a man named Tad, a car enthusiast from St. Petersburg, Florida. His account is usually dedicated to showcasing cinematic shots of his C7 Corvette. On the night of December 21st, 2025, he was driving through a deserted access road inside a business park that had already closed for the night. He was simply looking for a quiet, empty place to film his car, somewhere isolated where he could rev the engine without bothering anyone. But what he encountered that night was something he was not prepared for. Watch closely.
What the freak was that? Oh my God! What the freak was that?
As he drives down the dark road, he suddenly notices a tall, shadowy figure moving toward his car. Panic immediately sets in, and he floors the accelerator, speeding away as fast as he can. While the dashcam footage doesn't clearly show much from the road ahead, the interior camera captures something chilling. As the car passes, a dark, human-like figure can be seen just outside the vehicle. Tad was visibly shaken by what he witnessed, and he has no intention of ever returning to that location to find out what, or who, that was. So what do you think about this footage? What would you have done if you were in his place? Was this truly something paranormal caught on camera, or could there be another explanation? Share your thoughts with us down in the comments. Have you ever gotten a motion alert from your Ring camera, but when you check, there's absolutely nothing there? And at first you brush it off, maybe a glitch. But then you replay the footage and you notice something you weren't supposed to see. The account you see on the screen belongs to a mother who was cleaning out her garage with her daughter. After they finished and went back inside, she suddenly received a notification from her Ring camera saying motion was detected in the garage, even though no one was in there. Curious and a little confused, she opened the footage, and this is what was captured. As she replayed the clip, she noticed what looked like an apparition moving inside the garage. When she went back to review earlier recordings, while she and her daughter were still inside cleaning, she realized the same figure appeared to be there with them the entire time. She believes it was her sister, who passed away several years ago. She said she had been thinking about her a lot that day, and maybe she came to visit. Wanting to clear things up, she later uploaded another video explaining everything, and this is what she said.
Hi guys, I am so excited. We have so much to talk about. This is about my last video that went viral, so if you haven't seen that, go look at it and then come back to this one. Okay, so here I am in the said garage. Here's the pole. There's the Ring camera right there. And as you can see, I just want to show everybody. There's no spider webs. No spider webs. So I'm going to just do a pan. Wow, look. Don't see anything over here or over there. Nothing there. Coast is clear. All right. So there's no spider webs, guys. That's not what it is. I don't know what that thing was that was hanging like right there. I have no idea, but that's not what the video was about. The video was about the spirit that was walking around over here the whole time. So that's what we're gonna cover. So don't worry. I got you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna be showing you this from the actual Ring app on my iPad so that we can all walk through this together. I am not tech savvy. I don't know how to edit anything, so this is how I'm doing it. So let's get started. Okay, so this is on my iPad right now. I'm about to play it for you guys so you can actually see what's going on. And I'm gonna point it out to you guys, so don't worry. So here we go. I'm gonna hit play. She's saying, helmet, come out, wherever you are. So you see this thing up here, flies up here, comes back down. She grabs her helmet. She walks over here. Look, watch what happens. She's like, it's right there. It's like going up the pole. It's the part where I walk out and then it just goes over here. It's right there. You can literally see it. I think it's just chilling over here the whole time. Yeah, dude. Watch. And then I go over here. She goes inside. I go back out here. Oh, by the way, this is not what I'm talking about, guys. I don't know what that is though. It looks like something like a spider web or something. But if you go back over here, you can see it right there. And then I leave. It's right there. I have my finger on it. It's white. Watch it move. And then it goes to the next record. Look at that. Watch what it does. And then it literally walks out of the garage and doesn't come back. Look. Look. Just goes into the garage. And then it's gone. I don't know what this is. I don't know what that is. But if you look right now, there's nothing there. There's that, and there's that. But other than that, there's some cords and stuff. But again, there's my Ring camera, and there was no spider webs. So I don't know what that is. That looks like a spider web to me. Anyways, this is the next point of the video. So I'm wondering if it's over here. Yeah, I don't think I see anything. Do you guys see anything? I don't see anything. Yep, we're getting in the truck and then we leave. And that was it.
In the follow-up video, She gave a full tour of the garage. She checked the camera closely to see if there were any spider webs, dust strands, or anything that could have triggered the motion sensor, something that's actually pretty common with security cameras. But in this case, there were no webs, nothing hanging near the lens, nothing obvious that could explain the shape seen moving across the frame. Many viewers believe it was a good spirit, someone watching over her, and she herself is convinced it was her sister visiting that day. Since then, she says there haven't been any other strange incidents. So what do you think about this footage? Was it truly a spirit caught on camera? Or could there be a logical explanation? Let me know what you think down in the comments. The following videos come from the TikTok account you see on the screen. The account belongs to a man from Ohio who works at a warehouse. Most of his content is fun and lighthearted, but a few recent uploads left his viewers feeling a little uneasy. According to him, something strange has been happening inside the warehouse after hours, and he believes he may have captured proof. One day, while filming a normal video for his page, he noticed something in the background.
I'm about to quit. Shit.
The door behind him can be seen slowly opening and then closing on its own. What immediately freaked him out was the fact that no one else was supposed to be in that section of the warehouse. He got up right away to check, but there was no one there. Over the next few days, things only got stranger. Tools were found in places they hadn't been left. Motion sensors were triggered in completely empty areas. Doors that were locked at night were discovered open the next morning. Eventually, he decided to tell his boss, expecting a simple explanation. His boss reviewed the security footage, hoping to clear everything up. But instead, it raised even more questions.
What the fuck? No, I ain't seen this. Oh my God. Y'all, this shit is wild. It happened right in here. That is crazy. Y'all see that on camera? Rewind the camera back. That's crazy. I gotta be in here one day when it's dark so I can catch that. Wow. It's insane, y'all.
On the security camera footage, what appears to be an apparition can be seen moving across the warehouse floor. Some viewers suggested it could be the spirit of a former worker, someone who spent years inside those walls and never truly left. But the story doesn't end there. Recently, he uploaded another video. He says he was completely alone on the floor when he suddenly heard water running inside the girls' restroom. Confused, he went to check it out, and this is what he captured.
So, I had to do another video. Shit been wicked. The girls' bathroom, the water just be popping on. As you see, I'm in here by myself. Nobody's in here with me. I'm in here by myself. This is no game. This is no game. It's no fucking game. I'm with the wrong thing, bro. I'm about to cut this shit off. As soon as I cut it off, watch. Nobody in here. Nobody in here. About to cut this shit off. Cut it off. I'm about to walk out. They're gonna be running again. I promise you I'm not playing, bro. Watch. I'm dead serious. Like, I'm not playing. Like, I'm about to shut the door right now. That.
Many of his viewers are convinced the warehouse is genuinely haunted. Others argue it could be something more logical. Maybe faulty plumbing, pressure changes, or even electrical issues causing the strange activity. But even if the running water has an explanation, it still doesn't explain the ghostly figure on the security footage and the objects moving on their own. So what do you think is happening inside that warehouse? Could it truly be haunted? Or is there a logical explanation behind it all? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. The following video comes from the account you see on the screen, which belongs to Ken, who works as a Uber driver and shares dashcam videos on his account. But one day, he encountered something terrifying. Like usual, he received a request for a pickup on the app, and the pickup location was Fort Lincoln Funeral Home and Cemetery. Without thinking much about it, he accepted the request and started heading towards the location. But when he arrived at the destination, this is what happened next.
We are picking a passenger called Betty up from the Fort Lincoln Cemetery. So we are at a cemetery and we have a passenger to pick up. I'm picking this person called Betty up, and it's over there. And it's a cemetery, and there's no one over here. So we'll find out what's going on. I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but we'll go find out what's going on over here. It's kind of it's kind of crazy. Well, my app says I'm here. Let's try calling them again.
This Uber call is being recorded. Please leave your message.
So I ended up canceling the ride because there's nobody over here. No one over here.
As soon as he arrived at the location, he realized there was no one there. He stepped out and walked towards the exact pinpoint and still finds no one. But what he didn't realize was his camera started picking up disembodied voices. He even called Betty, the person he received the request from, but no one answered, and eventually he canceled the request and left the area. Many viewers in the comments mentioned that it was someone from the other side, unable to move on. So what do you think happened here? Was it truly a soul trap between worlds, or could there be another explanation? Share your thoughts with us down in the comments. The following clips come from a man named Eligius, a photographer who usually shares his work on his account. But recently, he started uploading something that creeped viewers out. He bought an old Kodak camera from a local market for a very cheap price. What stood out to him was that the camera was covered in what looked like red stains, which is likely why it was being sold so cheaply.
Compre en el mercado una cámara aparentemente manchada de NGR3. Estaba bastante adherida para hacer pintura. Olía un poco a óxido. Veamos si aún funciona. No quería encender. Ahora sí. Veamos lo que hay en la memoria.
After cleaning the red stains, the camera seemed to be in perfect condition and worked completely fine. But not long after bringing it home, he noticed something strange. His dog, Tuco, started behaving very oddly whenever he was near the camera.
A Tuco no le gusta la cámara.
Ven, Tuco, ven. Tuco, ven. Ven, mira, Tuco. Una foto, Tuco. No. Mira, Tuco. No, Tuco. Tuco. Ey. Ya, bueno, ya. Ey, Tuco, ¿dónde está? ¿Qué quieres? Tuco, ¿dónde está?
At first he thought it might just be the smell from the stains, which was rust-like that could be bothering Tuco, so he didn't think much of it. But later, when he decided to check the memory card inside the camera, things took a much darker turn.
Revisemos qué hay en la memoria. Aún no le había revisado. Son fotos de una familia. Parece que viven en Estados Unidos. Todo se ve muy normal. Esta foto me sacó un susto. La siguiente carpeta son las fotos que yo tomé. Última carpeta. Parece ser su casa de noche. Todo está muy desordenado. Es obvio lo que está regado en el suelo. Realmente no sé qué opinar. La última foto. ¿Qué debería de hacer?
The images he found immediately sent chills down his spine. Wanting to understand more, he decided to check the details and metadata of the photos stored on the card, and this is what he discovered.
Me acabo de enterar de algo muy extraño. Mirando la metadata de una de las fotos, me acabo de dar cuenta de que las imágenes fueron tomadas con otro modelo de cámara que no corresponde a la que compré. Dice que fueron tomadas con una Nikon, pero la cámara que compré es una Kodak. También me deja pensando el extraño nombre de la SD.
He realized that the images weren't even taken with the camera he had just bought. They came from a completely different device. But what makes the situation even more unsettling is that ever since he brought the camera into his house, Tuco's behavior has become increasingly strange. In his last update, posted in December of last year, he shared images of Tuco, and mentioned that sometimes he no longer recognizes him, something that deeply worried many of his viewers. Since then, there haven't been any further updates, leaving people concerned about what might be going on. So what do you think is happening here? Could Tuco be sensing something strange connected to the camera, or is there a more normal explanation behind it? Until there's another update, this case remains a mystery. Like, share, and subscribe. If you got videos or stories to share related to the paranormal, then do send them to us on this email.